welcome to the third and last part of my fingerstyle guitar tutorial of Despacito. And you probably already know this right now. We're going to have the guitar in standard tuning and put the capo on the 2nd fret. And we're first going to learn the chorus of the song, and this is what it's going to sound like. Okay, so we're going to start with bar 32 to 35. And for bar 32, just put your pink finger on the 3rd fret 2nd string, and you're going to have your point finger behind it on the 1st fret 2nd string, okay? And with your right hand, you're going to pluck string 5 and 1 at the same time. Then pluck the 2nd string 3rd fret, so that's where you have your pinky. Then play open 1st string. And now you're going to remove your pink finger and have your point finger behind it. And with your right hand, you're going to slap the strings, and at the same time as you slap, you're going to hit string 2 and 1. Okay, so you have. And then put back your pink finger on the 3rd fret 2nd string and pluck it once. And pluck it open 1st string. Then open 5th string. And now lift your pink finger again and pluck string 2 and 1. What we have so far. Then we're going to slap the strings again and hit string 2 and 1. And now we're already going to change to the F major chord. And this time we're going to use the bar chord. It's going to be a lot easier for the next bar if you use this chord. So just bar the 1st fret with your point finger, and then put your ring finger on the 3rd fret 5th string, pink finger on the 3rd fret 4th string, and middle finger on the 2nd fret 3rd string. And now we're just going to pluck string 2 and 1 at the same time 2 times. So okay, so that's bar 32. So for the next bar, we're going to keep having the same F major bar chord, and we're going to play the 6th string. Then we're going to do a finger roll on string 4, 3 and 2. Then slap the strings. So then you're going to pluck the 6th string again, and then do a finger roll on string 3, 2 and 1. And then pluck string 2 and 1. So we have. And now you're going to slap the strings and hit string 2 and 1 at the same time. And for all this time you're going to have the F major chord, so we're not going to change anything on the left hand. And now you're going to move down your pink finger to the 3rd fret 1st string and do a pull off. And keep barring, so you're going to do a pull off to the 1st fret 1st string. And then pluck it one more time, the 1st fret. So that's bar 33. And for the next bar, we're going to have the C major chord. So put your ring finger on the 3rd fret 5th string, and your middle finger on the 2nd fret 4th string, and point finger on the 1st fret 2nd string. And we're going to pluck the 5th string once. Then you're going to pluck string 3, 2, 1 at the same time. Slap the strings and then pluck the 5th string. Then do a finger roll on string 3, 2, 1. So we have. Then you're going to pluck string 2 and 1 at the same time. Slap the strings and hit string 2 and 1 again. So. And now we're going to put our pink finger on the 3rd fret 1st string and put our point finger behind it on the 1st fret, because we're going to do a pull off from the 3rd fret to the 1st. And then play open 1st string. Yeah, so that's bar 34. Sorry. So that's bar 34. And for bar 35, put your ring finger on the 3rd fret 6th string and your pink finger on the 3rd fret 2nd string. And now we're going to pluck the 6th string. Then you're going to pluck string 3 and 2 at the same time. And now we're going to slap the strings and hit string 3 and 2 at the same time. And you're going to do a pull off to the 1st fret 2nd string. So have your point finger behind on the 1st fret. So then we're going to pluck the 3rd fret 2nd string and do a pull off to the 1st again. Then you're going to pluck the 6th and the 2nd string and do a pull off from the 3rd to the 1st on the 2nd string again. And do the pull off again without the 6th string. So we have, and now you're going to remove your point finger and slap the strings and hit string 3 and 2 at the same time, open. And end this bar with playing the 1st fret 2nd string. So bar 35. Okay, so that was all for bar 32 to 35. And now we're going to move on to bar 36 to 39. And it's actually played exactly the same as the last 4 bars. We're just going to repeat. Okay, so now we're going to learn the part that I call the solo part, and this was just something I improvised, so you don't have to learn it if you don't want to, because it doesn't really belong to the original song. But I think it sounds cool, so if you want to, you should learn it right now. And this is what it sounds like. Okay, so we're going to start with learning bar 40 to bar 44. And for bar 40, we're going to have a regular A minor chord, and we're going to pluck string 5 and 3 at the same time. And when you do this pluck, you're also going to do a wrist thump here. So you're just hitting the guitar with your wrist to get this bass. So you have, and do it 1, 2, 3 more times. So we have 1, 2, 3, and a 4. Okay? That's bar 40. And for bar 41, we're going to keep having the same A minor chord, and you're going to pluck string 5 and 3 again, and do the wrist thump. Then you're going to do it one more time without playing anything with your fingers, and then you're going to slap the strings. So we have, and then you're going to move to the 5th fret 3rd string and play it once. And then you're going to do a hammer on to the 7th. So we have, and now you're going to do a slide from the 7th fret to the 9th. And when you do the slide, you're going to do a wrist thump at the same time. And now move down to the 7th fret 1st string and pluck it once. And now you're going to hit the strings, slap the strings and hit string 2 and 1 at the same time. Do a hammer on to the 8th fret, pull off to the 7th, and then pull off to open. Okay, so bar 41. And now we're going to learn bar 42. And here we're going to have a regular F major chord, and we're going to pluck string 6 and 3 at the same time, and do the wrist thump again. And one more time. And then slap the strings. So. And now play open 3rd string and do hammer on to the 2nd fret. And then you're going to play open 2nd string and do a hammer on to the 1st fret, and then a pull off to open. And when you do this, you're going to do the wrist thump again. So. And now you're going to do a pull off from the 2nd fret 3rd string to open. Slap the strings and try to only hit the 3rd string 2nd fret. And then pluck an open 2nd string. Okay, so that's bar 32. we're going to have a C major chord, but you're only going to put your ring finger on the 3rd fret 5th string, because we're not going to use the other strings. And we're going to pluck string 5 and 3 at the same time, and do the wrist thump again, then one more time, and then slap the strings, just like before. So we have, and now we're going to move up to the 8th fret, so put your thumb on the 8th fret 6th string, and your middle finger on the 8th fret 2nd string, and ring finger on the 8th fret 1st string. And we're going to pluck string 6, 2 and 1 at the same time. And when you play this, you're also going to do the wrist thump. And then put your point finger on the 7th fret 1st string. And now we're going to slap the strings and hit the 8th fret and do a slide to the 10th. And then back to the 8th fret and play it once. Okay, so it's... Okay, so for bar 44, you're going to put your ring finger on the 10th fret 5th string and play it once and do a percussive hit at the same time. Hit this, do a percussive hit again without playing anything, and then slap. So it's just like before. And then play an open 5th string. Put your middle finger on the 9th fret 3rd string and point finger on the 8th fret 1st string. And we're first going to play the 3rd string, and then the 1st. Then we're going to move to the 7th fret 1st string and 7th fret 1st string. Play the 3rd string and then the 1st. And end this bar with playing open 5th string. Okay, so now we know bar 42, 44. So now we're going to learn bar 45 to 48. We actually know the first 2 bars, so bar 45 and bar 46 is played the same like before. But bar 47 is a bit different, so I'm going to show you the whole bar 47. So put your ring finger on the 3rd fret 5th string, and now we're going to pluck string 5 and 3 at the same time and do a percussive hit. Hit the guitar again, and then slap the strings. So it's the same here as bar 43, but now we're going to move up to the 8th fret of the 6th string, 8th fret of the 2nd, and 8th fret of the 1st. And we're going to play string 6, 2 and 1 at the same time, do the percussive hit, and then pluck the 7th string. And now we're going to slap the strings and do a slide from the 8th fret of the 1st string instead of the 2nd to the 9th, and then back to the 7th instead of the 8th. Okay? So we have... So that's bar 47, and 48 is played exactly the same as bar 44. So... Okay, so that's bar 45 to 48, and this is what it's going to sound like. Okay, so this was all of the parts from my fingerstyle guitar tutorial of Despacito, and if you like these tutorials, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and also I have free tabs available in my description. Have a great day, guys.